Hey, what's up to all of my Scorpios? Please make sure to get a book at Amazon or BarnesandNoble.com. The links will be in the description box below as usual. If you'd like to contact me for personal reading, my email address as well as the prices are in the description box below as usual. Okay, so a lot of people have been asking me if doing tarot is going to mess with your good karma or whatever the case may be. Look, man, and ladies, I've explained this before. The universe is not governed around superstition. It's not. Stevie Wonder told you in the song Superstition, when you believe in things you don't understand, then you suffer. It's the belief in things that you don't understand is why it is that you suffer. The tarot key, I'm talking about the tarot in general, is a powerful tool that can help you make that evolution from what you are, where you're strong, and the areas that you are lacking in, for you to become stronger in those areas that you are lacking in, and also stronger in the areas that you are very good at or you are not lacking in. So is it going to mess up? Is it going to mess with your karma and stuff like this? I've explained it before on my channel. There is no such thing as karma. There is a such thing as rhythm and timing. What's the difference? Karma is a notion of superstition. You start having this mentality that if you don't do this, then something terrible is going to happen to you. Listen, something terrible is going to happen to you regardless of how much charity work you give out. It's the natural rhythm, listen closely, it's the natural rhythm of how things work. When everything that goes up must come down. That's correct. So as a result of this, what happens? Just because you up does not mean that doing something good is going to stop you from going down. You're still going to go down regardless. But it takes a mindset, a scientific mindset, in order to understand, to ride the tempo, which is the time, and ride the rhythm, which is the movement. So I just wanted to put that out there so I can go ahead and dispel this silly notion of of karma. So the cards that I come up with are the Eight of Bats, Page of Ghosts, Three of Ghosts, Five of Bats, Seven of Ghosts, Nine of Pumpkins, Ace of Pumpkins, High Priestess, Eight of Ghosts, and the Fool. What I'm seeing here for a whole lot of you Scorpios, I'm seeing that people want to connect with you around this time, but it seems to me as if the Scorpios may not necessarily want to commune or connect with others around this time, or it's a certain people that you are trying to connect with. Now, see, that's where the situation lies. And why I'm saying that is because the Page of Ghosts, Three of Ghosts, Five of Bats, you may not necessarily, people will be hitting you up, but this may be you, the Eight of Bats, not really wanting to hit other people up. The Seven of Ghosts, you having an idea of who you want around you. The Nine of Pumpkins, the Ace of Pumpkins, the High Priestess, you building with those particular people, or at least you thought you could build with them, but the Eight of Ghosts and the Fool came up, which is you like, nah, now you realize that you can't build with them. Of course you can build with somebody, Scorpio. It's just that right now you're letting the ego get in between you, which is your feelings, and transversely or conversely, the outside of you, what's happening on the outside. So the Seven of Pumpkins and the Hermit represents how, you don't have this. Well, this is you trying to go into isolation, but this also represents how you don't really have haters at this point in time. It's just that it's your own, and I don't want to say this, but I have to say in order so that the Scorpios can get on their way, right, onto a better path. That's your own delusion acting up. You really don't have anything to worry about. The Two of Bats and the Sun represents how so you are going to stick to being by yourself and celebrate Christmas or the holidays by yourself. But the King of Ghosts and the Judgment represents, the Judgment is you do have this entourage, you do have friends. All you need to do is to call on them. And the King of Ghosts and the Judgment represents how eventually you will get tired of this and call on them, which is what it is that you should have done in the first place. So just keep in mind, Scorpio, these people are always there, the select few, and don't isolate people because of whatever may have happened in the past. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Bye.